What it do? What it do? Tonight. What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your man B Vaughn here tonight. Whew. Tonight's a night, right? Tonight is a night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciate all of you. Tonight we're gonna have some fun tonight. Tonight is vulnerability night. So tonight my plan is to just go through and talk about some of these trash beats that I made back in the day, like long time ago. As I was going through them, I was like, wow, 2006. Actually, 2006 is when I first got started in the whole music production world. So yeah, it's it's been a journey ever since then. All right, hold on one second. Let me turn on my comments for all of those people who are here that want to talk to your boy tonight and want to tune in and give me some comments. You can chime in. Let me know what you think about some of these beats as we go as we go through them. Some of them have backstories though, so I'll kind of relate some of the backstories in relationship to like do some of these trash beats. Now, you may not think they're trash beats. I think they trash beats, but you may not think they are. You may be like, yo, that's dope. Like I like that. That'll go hard today. Hey, I don't think you're gonna say that though. I don't think you're gonna say that. But yeah, as we get into it tonight, let me make sure we are 1,000% live tonight. So let me log into my thing. It says we live. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. I see. I see. I'm gonna say I see me. All right, hold on. Let me turn on these two lights that I need to turn on. Give me some more ambiance back here. If I can. Wires. I tell you, like we need a wireless system. Wireless headphones are tied into this thing. So. Not the police lights. You got the police lights on. Oh yeah. There we go. All right, cool. Like so here's the thing really, right? Is that as a production community, production community, maybe I should do a whole video on the producer community. I hear that word thrown out a lot. I'm not, community. Maybe that's a video we need to have a discussion on what that really means. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get into talking about some of these trash beats, right? Trash beats that I got. So without further ado, as we get into it, I got a whole bunch of them. So tune, so get ready, right? Now these are in no particular order. It's not, this is the first beat that I ever made, right? So through my journey, I've made a bunch. And so this is just a collection of some of those types of beats that I've made, right? And so let's get right into trash beat number one. Here we go. Trash beat one. Not even mixed, not even mastered. Probably not even the appropriate sounds that go in here. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, welcome, welcome. These probably beats you actually here today, though. If you really think about it, probably. Yeah, so that's trash beat number one. I made that May 2nd, 2006. Right? Think about that. May 2nd, 2006. That is, you know what? That's really probably the time I got into making music anyway. It was around April, May of 2006. So that's probably one of the like real first ones that I actually truly made was probably one of those. Right? Because most of I started off as a singer, right? So I started off middle in elementary school, middle school, high school, etc. as a singer. I was in choir, you know what I'm saying? For most of my life, I was in choir. I knew nothing about instruments and beat making and nothing, right? I was a singer. So my instrument was just, me, right? So I knew nothing about making beats. So in 2006, so what really happened was that the group that I was a part of, we stuff happened, right? Groups like look at all the R&B groups that you have today. Most of them aren't even around, and most of them broke up. So we kind of went our own ways. We broke up. One of the members was like, "Hey, I can't do this no more," and it just turned your whole thing. So I was like, "Cool. You know what? I am going to go learn how to make beats." Right? I don't want to sing no more. I've been singing since now. Keep in mind, since I was a little kid, not in church, but in school. And so I said, I'm gonna go make beats. And I went to go. I don't think I went to learn to make beats. I just started. I was like, let me figure out how to. So I bought a laptop. Oh my gosh, think about that laptop now. The laptop was super old, but a laptop probably had like 1 gig of RAM, maybe. I don't even think we had gigs of RAM back then, but it was a computer that could do the job. I had that. I had Ableton Live 4, 3, something like that, and I was like, yo, this is it. I bought a little a MIDI keyboard, like a little 32 or 32-inch MIDI keyboard. Set it up. I thought I bought a little interface, one of them packages. You go to the store, you buy one of those production in a box packages. So I purchased one of those, and it came with Ableton Live. I was like, cool. I'm gonna go learn how to make beats. Yeah. So I didn't. There was no YouTube really to teach you how to make beats, right? I couldn't afford to go to music production school because Full Sail and all these beat production schools didn't really exist. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna figure out how to make beats. So, but that was probably around the time when the first. If I think about it, that's probably like one of the first ones right there, May 2006. So, but yeah, welcome to the live stream tonight. We are going through trash beats that I've made just over time, right? So I played the first one. Make sure you go check it out if you missed that. But we gonna get into the second beat. So here we go. Mm, mm. That's right. Like you gotta be a little older to know that sound, where that sound came from. Like I want to know how many of y'all know where that sound came from, right? What's that sound? Mm-hmm. That's right. Somebody tell me. Somebody drop a comment. Let me know where that sound come from. Mm-hmm. I thought it'd be cool to make a beat with that sound anyway. And that's it. That's the whole. That's the whole beat, right? Yep. 2006. I'm looking at the. I made it in 2006. Heck, that's. I wonder if. All right, look. Yeah, what kind of variety? Kind of. Hey, look at that break though. Hey, I had a break, right? That's right. Now, like I said, you got to be old enough to know because I don't think Windows. I don't use Windows anymore, right? I have Mac everything. Like I got Mac everything, so I don't really. Well, I use Windows for work, but outside of that, I don't own a Windows computer at all. So, period. But back in 2006, we had this. Every time you would shut your computer down, you kind of like a log off, right? It may make that noise. I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. I don't have, like I said, I don't have Windows anymore. But it used to make that sound, and that was the log off sound of Windows XP, I think. Oh man, I can't even tell you what version of Windows I had back then. Windows XP, I think. Maybe it was earlier than that. But that was the log off sound that you heard when you shut your computer down on Windows. And so I was like, I'm gonna make a beat out of this. I thought I was just so, ingenious. Like Timberlake can make a song with babies and gorillas and giraffes and Godzilla and uh, all these different birds, and I'm gonna make one with computer sound. Yeah, but it didn't turn out like how Timberlake makes this stuff, right? This is completely completely trash. But yeah, welcome to the live stream for those who just attending. Say what's up in the comments. Let me know what's good with you. Let me know what you think about these trash beats as we get into beat number 3. I got a whole bunch, so we're gonna be here for a while. And you know what? This is actually my real first like live stream outside of interviews and stuff like that, right? So now I'm getting into doing more live streams. So we got a whole bunch of live streams set up. I got one coming on Wednesday where I'm going to talk about teach me how to use the MPC because I purchased one and don't really know how to use this thing. So I need all my MPC people to log on, join the live stream, and teach me how to use the MPC so I can be proficient and be better and not make these trash beats right here, like beat number 3. Well, I thought it was dope. I did. That was dope. Like, I'm gonna put a bass in here. Oh yeah. Well, that's where the bass came from because I don't know how to play instruments. Right. I mean, I know how to play stuff now, right? But not like a pianist or a bassist. But what's so crazy is that this is pretty much the whole beat. I don't know who I thought could rap or sing or whatever. Just and I was making beats like, baby, hold up. I was making beats like, baby, come check out this beat that I just made. And she's like, I don't know about that one. I'm like, no, this is hot. This is fire. I'm gonna take this and let everybody hear it. She's like, I don't think you should do that. Oh, I got somebody saying they can't hear it. Oh, have I been playing beats all the day and you can't hear none of them? Oh, thank you for letting me know. Let me go into the system and set it up. Hold up. Thank you for letting me know. Oh yeah, it's not broadcasting the beat. Oh yes. Oh, I'm gonna go back and play all the other ones then. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I need y'all to hear these beats. I thought they've been playing this entire time. And they have not. They have not. I'm talking about beats that y'all ain't even hearing. Y'all probably like, what's this dude talking about? He playing music, but can't nobody even hear what he's talking about. Watch. Y'all about to hear it in a minute. All right, no, give me a second. Let me see. Let me check it out. What's going on? How come it's not? Why is it not doing what I wanted to do? Hold on, let me see. I don't want that. It's how you troubleshoot stuff on the fly, just to make sure things are good. Nope, still no audio. Hold on 1 second. Let me pop it in here. Yeah, that's so weird. Hold on 1 second. Thanks for letting me know, Crow, that there's no audio. Hey, that wrong. I should be a rapper, right? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, what's going on? Hold on. Hold on. Do I need to end and come back in? I don't think so. Let me see. Hey, there we go. I don't know what was going on, but now the audio is working. Okay, I'm gonna go back and play the first ones. So I'm just gonna run right through these two, and we can get to this one. And then first, so this is, as I was stating, the beat that I made back in 2006. So if you weren't able to hear it, now you're gonna be able to hear it now for real. Here we go. Salmon wraps up. You know, it sound like I'm saying, it could be beats today, right? Get like J. Cole on it or something. Nah, I wouldn't do J. Cole like that anyway. So, all right, so that's the first one. Back in 2006. Here's another one, as I stated before, 2006. Like I said, this is the Windows thing, right? I'm talking about the Windows joint, like y'all can hear it at that time. The tribal drums, and computer sound, Windows computer sound. Why not? As I was saying, Timbaland can put babies and stuff in this song. Why can't I put Now, if I ever did, let's say I made this, like, and was like, yeah, I'm about to release it, and I'm about to put it out there, and it got out there, man. Bill Gates will come for your boy. Bill Gates be like, look here, Brian, I need you to take that beat and you're not making that with Bill Gates stuff. What? Please. That boy be knocking at your door. Ah, Mr. Vaughn. Like this beat is, hey, this beat in 2006. Hey, trash beat, right? What was it? I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking something. I was thinking like it's dope, but it wasn't. Nah. Like I told you, this just has. That's it. Just a bass. Nothing. But they did say less is more, right? Isn't that what? Isn't that what people say today? Hey, less is more. Well, there's less. Okay, it's a lot less. That's in here. Like that's it. Yeah, that's it. You know, it's a good thing when you can make music and laugh at what you've made over the years. It's like where's the change up, right? I don't even know where the hook is in here. Nothing. It's just that. Oh, hold up. Nope, that's it. Nope. I'm gonna play it the whole way. I want to see if it does something different. What's this? There we go. There's some variation in the beat, right? Just take out the bass and keep it going. Yeah, that's how you make beats. No. Back to the same. That's it. That's the whole beat, right? It's still 2006, right? Maybe that was an idea. Right, we'll go with that. Maybe that was just an idea that I didn't really flesh out yet, and I was just like, this maybe it's just an idea. We'll go with that. But I don't think it was. But let's get to another one. Let's see if I got some variation in this beat. Maybe. I don't think I understood. I didn't understand it at the time. Hey, that's something different. That boing in there. Don't ask me where it came from. I think I was trying to listen to Justin Timberlake or Timbaland or Timbaland Justa Lake or somebody. But yeah, no, Nope. Nope. Nah. Let's go to number 5. Let's see what's up with number 5. Maybe number 5 can. Let's see. I know this one. I know this beat too. Gotta get them horns though, right? Hey. More horns. Yeah, that's the whole beat. But what's funny about this, right, is that what was this thing called? Let me look this thing up as while we sit here. That's why I like live stream. I can do anything on a live stream. So if I want to look something up, I can just go look it up without. I can do whatever I want to do on a live stream. So you know what I mean. So just. Oh my gosh, I think I know what this was. This was, oh my gosh, this was something they came out with in 2006, right? It had to be 2006. It's, what is it called? I remember this. I remember what it looked like. I just probably don't remember the name of this thing. But I ended up selling it because I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to use this. I'm searching it. I'm searching Google to see if I can find a picture of this and share it with you because it wasn't an NPC. It definitely is not an NPC. Right? That I do know. It's called a oh man. It's some type of beat maker, but it's definitely not a NPC. It wasn't an Alessa's. Oh no. It was called the Beat Thing. Yes, I remember that. There we go. Beat Thing. But it was not this. It probably was like a little version of this thing. Called the Beat Thing. Was it called the Beat Thing? It was made by one of these guys. Let me share the screen. Right, so it looked like this thing, right? Y'all seen this thing before? Yep. It pretty much was almost like this, but it was a 2006 silver version. Let me see if they got silver, but it almost looked just like this. And so that's what I made this beat on this thing right here. So, and then I sold it because I was like, yeah, nah, this is not what I wanted. And so that wasn't it. But back to the beat though. It is. See, no variation, no nothing. I didn't know that much about beat making back in the day. I was learning, by myself. I didn't really have anybody to teach me how to make stuff. So, right, because we didn't have tutorials. We didn't have like YouTube tutorials where you can watch, Metro Boomin, or you can watch 808 Mafia or Timbaland or any of those producers, Hit Boy and all those individuals, you didn't have stuff that you can watch. Pensato's Place, we didn't have none of that back in 2006. So, well, maybe when did YouTube start? But YouTube didn't get to start as a, showcasing tutorials. Yeah, I know that's loud. When did YouTube start though? They started 2005. So by the time I started, we still didn't have tutorials and all that stuff. As far as there was nobody teaching you how to make beats. Like either you knew or you practiced, or you had people that were around you that made music and they learned, so they taught you how to do the same thing, right? Maybe that was you, but that was not me. I was in Virginia at the time. Granted, Timbaland and Pharrell, but they were already famous. They weren't really teaching people how to make beats, and so we didn't really have access to those types of avenues where we had a community. Here's that word again. Community of producers teaching you how to make beats. So we just didn't. Or at least I didn't. So, which you can tell by this beat right here. Beat number 7. Here we go. Right, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to do something different. See, if I had somebody that was showing me how to make beats, that was a little bit different, but it's not. Hey, back to verse 3. Hey, this is verse 3, I guess. No. Nope. Right? When did I make that? 2000s. Yes, way back then. So that was trash beat number 8. So real trashy, right? Just throw up garbage cans all in this stream, which had a button I can just throw up garbage cans everywhere, because that was not that good. Actually, that wasn't good at all. So I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to mix in some tribal drums with some, I don't know, right? One thing you can say about any of these beats that you hear, it's all versatile though, right? Hey, I got mad versatility. That's what I will say, because you don't know if it's you don't know if it's hip hop, right? You don't know, because it's versatile. It sound maybe it is, maybe it's not, but it's versatile though. I can tell you that. I got gongs and tribal, all types of stuff. But that's when you can say, well, B. Vaughn doesn't sound like he makes just hip hop or R&B or trap or pop, or no, I make beats that you ain't never heard of, right? Of course, I'm just saying. But whew. All right, let's get to number 9. Let's see what this is. See how I can surprise you with number 9. This may actually be a dope one. I may have snuck some dope ones in here. I didn't. But I may have snuck some dope ones in here on you. I didn't though. tell you. Nope. That's a no-go. Right? I think I made that on that same beat thingy, whatever I showed you. I think that's what I made it on. I made a whole bunch of stuff on that, right? I'm like, yeah, because I couldn't afford an MPC. Nah. If you think about what the price of MPCs were back in the day, there was no way that I could afford an MPC, right? I just didn't have that type of money to be able to go dish out on an MPC, AR-Star 10, none of that. I was like, yeah, let me just find what I can start off with. And that's the thing, right? Is that we don't have to always go out and buy the most expensive gear. I mean, especially today. Like you can go to, I can tell you this right now, right? You can go to garage sales, pawn shops, and buy equipment that's amazing and make music with. I have a friend of mine. He purchased a gold MPC 1 recently for like 200 something bucks at a pawn shop. A gold MPC 1. I mean, of course, right? It's a special edition MPC 1, right? But he purchased it for 200 something bucks. They right now go for 600 and something bucks. 200 bucks. I was like, bro, no, you didn't. He was like, yeah, I did. He was like, because I talked the guy down. He was like, yeah, because I talked the guy down. I was like, look, I do business with you a lot. I purchase gear here from a lot. You know, do me a solid as a loyal customer. And so he positioned himself, he negotiated, and he got an MPC 1 for the cheap. But you don't have to go out and buy, you know, the latest, craziest gear in order to make music. Now, you can't, like you can go out right now. Logic is $299 forever. You didn't purchase it. FL Studio is, I don't even remember my page for FL Studio. All right, 129 bucks or something like that. 200 bucks. Free lifetime updates. Comes with sounds already in it. Buy a MIDI keyboard, buy a computer. Go watch YouTube University. Man, they got my dude in the mix on YouTube will show you how to use FL. The Atlantic Logic Pro trainer will teach you how to use Logic Pro, right? You got tutorials, right? You got all these things that we didn't have back in the day. So go use all those tools. I wish I had those tools when I made this beat right here. Oh yeah, I remember this. Hey. I said no. No. Look, I remember that. Like me and one of the guys that I used to be in the group with. When I said I'm gonna go make beats, he was like, "Cool, go do that." And I made this beat and listened to him. We actually wrote to this beat. Now, of course, I don't have the beat. I mean, or I got the beat, but not the lyrics. But I remember them, but I'm not going to say them, right? You can't you can't say you remember them and not say them. But yeah. And so we actually wrote to this thing. But yeah, my wife has told me that I can't make music when I'm sad. And there's one in here, and I'll tell the story of that beat. But there is a beat in here that I made when I was something was going on. I was incredibly sad, right? I was downtrodden, and I was like, I'm gonna go make a beat that, yeah, nah. She's like, don't ever do that ever again. I forbid you in this house to make beats when you're sad. So, all right, back to this one. The song was called Reflection. That was the song. It was called Reflection. Me and G wrote to it. I remember this. I got some chimes there. As a singer, right? I wanted to make R&B beats. This was my attempt back in 2000 and a long time ago. Hey, B, look, bro, I got some. Look, I'm only on number 11, right? You ain't heard nothing yet. If you stick around, you're gonna hear some. Let me tell you, you're gonna hear some stuff. I thought they were like at the time, like, oh, this is dope, I love it. But then I look back now, I'm like, nah, this was garbage. Like somebody should have told me, right? I mean, my wife probably told me, but you know how husbands are at times, like, oh yeah, I know it's my wife, but you know what I'm saying, like I still want to go out and, you know, get a different opinion, I guess. Nah, your wives be telling you the mad truth, right? Especially if they really love you. My wife be telling me the real truth. She like, that ain't it. Go make a different one. So, or she'll come in and be like, yo, that sounds really good. Then if she comes in and says it sounds good, then I know it probably sounds good. If she's like, nah, then I know it's garbage. So let's find out what this one is. Yeah, I think I like this one though. Like some of these I actually like too. It may be trash, but I still like them though. Change up some of them drums, right? EQ some of them instruments, you know. That probably could still go today. You may, never know. May have to go back and kind of revisit. Now, I don't have any of the project files for any of these beats, like none of them. Well, a couple of them I think I do. I think I saved a couple of them, but I don't think I have any of the original project files to any of these tracks. Probably a good thing, but I know I have any of them, but yeah, B, that's the thing, right? We forget our spouses are also consumers of music, and they know music. They know what they like. They know when something sounds good, when something sounds bad. We all know when something sounds bad, and you're like, that's. And music is subjective, right? You got people who will like certain styles of music, some people who don't, some people who may find something that sounds displeasing to somebody else, sounds pleasurable to somebody else, right? So. You know, we all have, and a lot of this times it's about the environment that we were raised in, and so we gravitate to music that we kind of grew up with that have those same type of similar sounds and things like that. But yeah, they are. I didn't start saving mine until 100 beats. Right? Oh, I saved every single one, every single beat that I've made. I have saved it, whether they were complete beats or beats that I finished. I saved literally everyone. Now I don't have the project files, but I definitely saved the beats, like to this one right here. Let's see what this is. Hey, you know what that sounds like, right? You know where I was trying to be at that time? Scott Stapp. Here's George. Lean back. Lean whack. Lean whack. Lean whack. Lean whack. So you don't want to lean back. We lean whack with this one. Lean whack. Up. Up. Right. I'm listening to the sound. I don't even know what I put it. But B, you know, look, B, you know, and when we were in back in VA, like, I don't know about you, but I know when I was in VA, we didn't have, as I was telling everybody else, we didn't have like production studios and places where we can go to learn beats, right? It's not like Atlanta, like where there's a studio everywhere. I got a studio, literally I have studios within a couple of miles of each other. And so Atlanta is so jam-packed with studios, you can go to any place and everybody got a studio in their house. We didn't have that, right? Right? The drum breakdown, right? I mean, so B, like literally, right? When you think about it, we didn't have that back in Hampton. Like, who was teaching us how to make beats back in the day? Nobody. So we ain't have beat makers and, you know, stuff like that. I couldn't go to my homie, and we had Timbaland and Pharrell and we had Bink, but they didn't. I don't know. Maybe I never heard of them at that particular time, especially Bink. But Bink is a monster, though. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you what's not a monster. This. That's right. That breakdown, though. I was trying to get my Scotch filter off. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. Exactly. All right, that's enough of that one. But yeah, I mean, literally, who would get to those guys? You know, we didn't have that. The closest I probably got, let me say this. The closest I probably got, because I was really, really serious about learning music. And like I said, we didn't have YouTube at that time. So there was a guy he still, I don't know if he still lives in Hampton or not. Hampton, Newport News, right? For those of you who don't know. I don't know if he still lives there, but he was offering, it wasn't about beat making. It was engineering, really, right? How to be an engineer. He was offering engineering sessions. I'll never forget him. He'd call him Junior, George Mayers, right? George Junior Mayers. I know people say, "Oh, you're saying people's name on live stream." His name is George Junior Mayers. Look him up. He did a lot of work with Michael Jackson. He did a lot of work with Teddy Riley, though. And so that I went to go learn how to at least kind of mix something with all this stuff that I was doing. And so I sat with a course that Junior had offered. And what was so crazy, here's what's the crazy part. This just goes back to when I say we didn't really have anybody back in the day to teach us. When I went to that class, I was the only person in that class. It was me and Junior in that class in a giant studio that sits in Hampton today. It's still there. It was just me and him. Nobody else signed up for this course to learn about music, no nothing. And so I got a chance to spend 3 days with him, one-on-one. Went out to eat to McDonald's a couple times. He brought some food in, but it was great because I got to learn from a dude who worked with Teddy Riley, who worked with Michael Jackson. And so I made a connection. I learned something. But I always, what's the craziest part? Here's the craziest part is that when I moved to St. Louis in 2008 from Virginia, all right? Right, exactly. If you had known, you would have went. But most people did not know. I don't even remember how I found out about it. because nobody was running YouTube ads back in the day, so he had to either put up a flyer somewhere or do something. That's how I found out about it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go. I paid my money. And I went. But what's so crazy about it is that when I moved to St. Louis in 2008, I was still doing music, and I ended up running into around 2012. Nelly opened up a school in St. Louis called EI by Nelly. I was one of the first students. Me and a guy who's really a really good friend of mine today. We were the first two students in this class that a guy by the name of Carl Napa had offered. And so we go to this class, we're sharing our background about, us being in music. And I was like, yeah, I said, I'm really interested in learning more about music. And I learned from this guy some engineering techniques when I was in Virginia. His name is George Junior Mayers. And he was like, I know him. I was like, you do? He's like, yeah. He said, we worked on the Michael Jackson Bad album together. He said, I haven't talked to him in years. I was like, would you like to talk to him? He was like, yeah. So I called Junior up. I was like, hey, Junior, it's Brian. He was like, hey, how's it going? I said, hey, I got a guy here that wants to speak to you by the name of Carl Napa. You guys worked on Michael Jackson's Bad album together. He was like, yeah, I haven't talked to Carl in years. So I made a connection based upon just my own interest in being in music. But anyway, I was like, yeah, that's dope. You never know who you run into and why those connections exist. Sometimes they exist for you, and sometimes they exist for others. But anyway, back to Trash beat number 14. Let's see what this is about. Appreciate y'all hanging out with your boy, tuning in. I'm going to be here for a while tonight. So like I said, it's my first real foray into live streaming. I want to do more of these types of live streams, beat makings. People can, actually, you know what? People can join in. If you got a camera, you know what I'm saying? You want to join in and video with your boy, you can do that. I got the link I can send you. And you can video in with me, and we can have a conversation just like this on the platform. That's why it exists. We could talk about some of these beats like this one. Here come the bass. You hear that water in the background? You hear that right here? Conversation. We'll talk about it. Probably one of them packs that they gave you for free when you buy the software or something. Yeah, I was on my, Havana type, sound. I hear sounds and I'm like, I want to make something with that. How we talk, how today we talk about having counter melodies and things in your song. Them ain't counter melodies, right? I actually did go learn how to make beats and stuff, but them ain't counter melodies. Those are competing melodies, right? You go back and listen to that. was good? Wow, Flow was good. Was good. Welcome to the live stream. All right, let's get you another one. Like I said, anybody want to jump on? Want to just jump on and holler with your boy as we go through this? Hey, the link is in the chat. I don't mind. Oh, hey. Who we got? Let me add. Yo, what it do? Hello, can you hear me? B, what's good?
What's good, man?
Man, how are you?
I'm doing good.
That's
BB,
what's
what's
up,
good,
man.
man? It's a long
What
time
it
no
do? What
see,
it
brother.
do? What it do? Long time no see, brother. Man, it's been. Man, how long has it been, bro? Like, yeah,
Uh,
it's been.
I don't know,
Man,
man. I left VA in I think around '05, so
it's
it's
been
been a
some
minute.
years. It's been some years, bro. It's been yeah. For those of you who don't know, me and B used to work together a long time ago. Like long time. Oh my
Back
God,
in the
long
day.
time ago. Back in the day.
Yeah,
And
man.
yeah, without really knowing that we had an affinity for music and things like that together, but it's been a minute. So
Yeah, I mean, if I'd have known that back then, I know I think I found out after you was already in St. Louis, and I
I
was in
think
North Carolina by then.
right. That's right.
So
Because
yeah, man.
yeah, I started in 2006, and then in '08 we moved from Virginia
Yeah, I
and went
think I made
together.
my first beat. I made my first beat in like 2002 on Acid Pro 2.0.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
sir. Acid Pro. I remember that.
yeah, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm saying is that you we didn't have the ability, and of course, a lot of the producers that came before us didn't have, those tutorials and things like that. So it was kind of,
Right.
so you think about how did they learn how to make beats through trial and error and experimentation, and plus they had people around them that, could show them how to do certain things that
Right, right.
we didn't have at that time. But
I like to I like to say that the technology caught up with my laziness.
exactly, exactly, because today technology sure makes it super easy to do
Right.
all types of things. Like literally, I have a program called Scalar 2 that
Okay.
plays all the chords for you. No matter what chord you want, it plays every single chord in existence.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with one button.
See,
I'm like, look at
and
that.
see, a lot of people will, a lot of producers will say, especially back in the day, that that's cheating, right? Like,
Right.
but look, if I can get what's in my head out, no matter how I get it out, and make it sound like I want to sound it,
Mm-hmm.
and it gets placed,
That's right.
then just as good as anybody who can play the keys for 20
That's
years.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I guess the question is, what's cheating? I didn't, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. Well, think about it like this: does a construction worker make his hammer?
no, he's
Right.
using the tool, right? Yeah.
Right. So he's using the tools he got.
Using the
So
tool.
everybody uses tools. So
That's
it's just a
right.
matter of how you use them. Is
That's
how I
right.
look at
Hey, they came up with the automatic hammer, so they,
it. Yeah.
right? Oh, you're,
But look, you still got to buy it though.
you still got to buy it. That's right.
Right.
And you still got to know
You're
how to
still
use
out
it.
there chopping down trees and getting the wood to make your own hammer and wiring it up. And,
That's
it's
right.
still something you got to buy to make whatever it is you trying to make.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
right.
yeah, back to the beats, man. Yeah, I got some
Still
trash
got
beats
to.
too. Matter of fact, what I've been doing for the last year is going back through beats I haven't touched in like 3 or 4 years,
mm.
and just going back and redoing what I've learned. Some
Mm-hmm.
of them come out nice. Some of them have come out nice. Some of them still trash, but
Right. Right. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? There's a lot of people think, I got throwaway beats. So they just take beats and
right.
I don't do nothing with them. But without realizing that you can always go back and add new
Yeah.
sounds, new flavor to those beats. And so it's
And
like
yeah.
go back and revisit them. So
Some
so
just
so
need new drums. Some just need a transition. Some
that's
just
right.
need a stinger if you're trying to make a TV beat. Right. Some
That's
just
right.
need something small.
That's right. So B, I want your opinion.
Okay.
I want your opinion on what I could have done better with this one right here. chorus a little bit better?
See, it's so subjective.
Wait. We gotta at least get to the chorus.
Yeah.
If there's a chorus. If there's one. That's the chorus right there. All right.
So
yeah, that was the chorus.
I can probably assume that when you made that beat, you probably thought a rapper was gonna get on it.
I probably, maybe.
But I could hear that beat on like a background on Sports Center. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So like that beat is still viable.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hear that
Maybe
Sports Center?
EQ it, master it, right? But that beat is still viable. So like it's so subjective as to what people hear. You know, somebody else will be, oh, they say that beat is trash. But as we all know, the beat that you hate, everybody likes.
Exactly.
For some strange reason.
Some strange reason. They be like, yo, that beat go hard. I'm like,
yeah. Right. And then the beat you put your heart and soul in, everybody's like, nah, I don't like it.
That's right. I'm like, y'all lying about that one because that one definitely don't.
It took 2 months to make that beat. What do you mean it's trash?
It took. That's right. It took me 2 months. I had to figure out the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, so, that's the case. That's the case, man. We definitely got to connect, bro, and absolutely. Offline and I don't think you're in North Carolina.
Yeah, I'm in Durham.
Yeah. Oh, that's 6 hours from.
Okay. Where you at
Atlanta.
Now?
I'm in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me move to somewhere where I think I could do something more musically.
Yeah.
And then I started making music, but music really isn't like the whole I done started the whole show and podcast and all types of stuff. I'm like, I thought I was just gonna be making beats, but
you quickly learned that's just not it, right? I started back. Right. I went and bought a MIDI controller and I started back DJing, right? And I apparently get more likes and views just on a little bit of mixes that I be doing versus the beats I do. So. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess any way to get someone's attention is the way to do it.
That's right. Man, B, appreciate you stopping in, brother, and hollering at your boy. But yeah, we definitely got to connect and
man, let's link up. We can. We gotta catch up. Look, we might not get our beats placed, but we can probably link something to something. Something.
That's right.
That can get us somewhere. You know what I mean? So
that's right.
It's always good to stay in the game. Nice talking to you, brother.
Hey, you too, bro. Appreciate you, man. All right, bro. All right, man. That was good to see him. Like we haven't caught up in so many years. I gotta go back and catch up with him. Like I said, we used to work together a long time ago. When I first got into learning and development, well, that's a whole different story. That's what I do in my day job. But what I do in my night job, when I think I'm Batman or Beatman, is this. Let me tell you the truth. I still love this one. I still love it. I still love this beat right here. Still love it. I don't know. I make beats to just make them. I don't know if rappers are going to be on them. Some stuff is coming. Right. Here it comes. That was on my Antonio Banderas back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like my Zorro, my mariachi. I think that's kind of the vibe, right? Right, back when it was fun to make beats. If that's the case, I need to get back to doing that. Yeah, I mean, beat making should be fun. Producing, beat making, right? Everybody got that whole argument about which one is which. Making music should be fun. You should enjoy the process. You shouldn't be trying to make music, because this person want to sound like Lil Durk, then I need to make beats like that. Or this person wants to sound like Lil Baby, I should make beats like that. Make beats that you want to make. Hey, look at that, my brother. Love you, bro. Love you, man. But hey, we gotta talk about that album though. That Thankful. Don't think I ain't forget. Don't think I ain't see you ain't comment on that post. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about Thankful. You know. Hey, appreciate you being here. It's back in the day I was in that Justin Timberlake, Pharrell, Timbaland. I got something for you to hear. That if you stick around, I got a beat that literally almost sounds just like that. Right. Some of these are trash. They probably a lot of trash beats, but excuse me, some of these probably still go like today. So let's see if this one go today. I don't think it will, because this was made back in the day. See? Diversity. Right? I was in Mexico, in España. Now I'm in Egypt. I'm in someplace different. Diversity. I think that's a lot of what's missing today is diversity in music. Like diversity, right? All beats sound like today. I wasn't trying to make a tight beat. I just made this. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Trash or no? That's the thing. Like, let's rate these. Trash or no? Making this thing too. I thought I was doing something. Like, I stepped my game up. I thought I was doing something with that. And I was like, nah, that's not the way. This is not the way. Right? That wasn't it. So let's see about this one. Let's see if this one's it. Once again, you can't make beats while you're sad. This is what happens. No, I wasn't sad a lot. I'm just saying. I was trying to make them R&B type beats. Right, like ain't no transitions, no nothing, just. Oh, let's see what happens right here. Hey, look, that's right. That's all. That was it. So you asking what DAW do I use for those? What to make trash beats? Any DAW will do. It's just a lack of skill. No, I'm joking. So I started off using Ableton Live, like 3 or 4 back in the day, and so most of these are probably made on Ableton Live. Because I'm looking at this, it says 2008. I was still using Ableton Live back then. I hadn't switched from Ableton Live to Reason yet. Well, actually, Ableton Live to Pro Tools Empowered 7.4, because I was going to switch, because everybody was using, right? When I left Virginia making music, and then I went to St. Louis making music, completely different, right? When I got to St. Louis making music, I had already hooked up with 2 dudes who were making music for almost every Christian rapper in existence. And so I started learning from them. And so I now had a community of people that I could learn and watch and see how they were making beats. And these 2 dudes were making, you name a Christian hip hop, any Christian hip hop artist in 2005 to 2012, no, 11, 12, they literally produced for Trip Lee, Tadashi, Lecrae, Flame, Jason, Thizzle, Sean Lynn, Cross Movement, you name any Christian hip hop artist that existed back in that time frame, they produced for them. And I got the chance to sit and kind of watch and learn and watch what they do. And so they had an MPC. Guess what? I figured out how to make an MPC. Oh, they were using this. Guess what? I figured out how to use that, right? I'm like, But to answer your question, it was Ableton Live that I started off with. And then I went to Pro Tools, hated Pro Tools. I will never use that again. Then I went to Reason because that's what they were using. They were using Reason. And then I was like, cool. I stuck on the Reason for a while. And then I went to Logic. And then I got a machine. Now I got an MPC. So it's a process, right? But yeah, B said if we all got those, the beat just takes you where it wanted to. That's right. The beat takes you to where it wants to go. I don't know where these beats be taking me, because a deserted island or something, or dry. I don't know where these beats be taking me, like this one. Wait, did I play this one? No, I didn't play this one. Yeah, this is my jam. It's called Where Would I Be Without You? Me and a homie back in Virginia wrote to this. I remember this. Hey, you can hear it. They got some reverb on that. I guess I learned how to put some reverb on something. I got it. To this thing was he wrote and was like, I'm gonna use this. No, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm saying he wrote it. It was like, right? Yeah, just take Where Would I Be? Like, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Big, look. I was reverbing everything. I was like, oh, you can use reverb and make it sound cool. I put reverb on every instrument, every sound, drums, snares, percussion, everything. I was on everything. And then it was like too much. And I was like, oh, nah, that don't sound, I don't think that's how that's supposed to sound. Everything sounds like in a super cathedral. That's not the sound I'm going for. But I eventually learned through Carl Napa. Uh, Look him up. Look up Carl, Carl Napa, Nappa. You can see all his credits, but he actually taught me about using reverb appropriately and looking for when you're mixing, considering what is the primary element of that song and using like what he called mixing glue and all that stuff, right? So, but yeah, when I use reverb, I was like, oh, like that was the only tool in existence was reverb. I knew nothing about EQing at that moment. When I made this beat, I knew reverb, and I was like, ooh, let's put it on this. Let's dial this in. Like, ooh, reverb. Let's put reverb right here. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Darius. Ableton Live. Now they got Live 11. I still got it, right? I still have Live 11. I still have Reason. Are they on 11? Yeah, I think they're on 11. I have Reason 11. Logic 10. Oh, yeah, Logic. They also on 10. But now I know how to use almost every DAW except Pro Tools because I don't like it. But I know how to use almost every DAW because I have it. Right? It's a journey. You learn and then you apply those things that you learn to everything else. All instruments right, everything right in the middle, right? Nothing panned, no, none of that. Everything is straight, right in the middle. Like, yo, wait a minute, I don't hear it. And I always wondered, the kid you not, I've always wondered why when I listen to music, I heard stuff in different places. You can hear vocals over here, some hi-hat over here or something. I'm like, how do they do that? I knew nothing about, panning. I knew nothing about panning. I know nothing about automation, how to automate panning and doing none of those things. I just knew reverb. Let me throw reverb on stuff. Then I recently learned. But I'm gonna tell you what, when I didn't learn it, I don't think I learned it making this beat though. I kind of like this one. Because you can hear the reverb on the guitar. I kind of stepped it up just a teeny bit. Just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah. Hey, I probably did. I probably learned something. I don't know who taught it to me, but I probably learned something making that one. But I still like that one. That's still, once again, back in the day, I was making music that I like. I still do, right? Don't get me wrong. Now, I'm going to do a part 2 to this whole thing, right? That shows you, this is where I started. This is where I'm at now. And so you're going to hear some stuff when I do that. You're going to be like, oh, yo, you really, I don't know. Ask my brother. He's on here. He can tell you. I said if he's telling the truth. No, I don't think. But yeah, I think he'll tell you the truth. The wife will tell you the truth if she on here too. In case y'all didn't know, the wife is on here somewhere. Maybe she's doing something else. But yes, but I'm gonna do a part 2. This trash beats, and then I'm gonna do like, I don't know what to call the next one, but I'm gonna show you where I ended up, or kind of where I am today, and all the things that I learned. You ever learn something by making a mistake? Probably. I don't know what it would be offhand, but probably. I wish I had one of those George Clinton moments, right? Where, if you've seen the video, I think it was George Clinton, right? Where he talks about, George Clinton made, or was it Parliament? It was George Clinton. nothing but the dog in me, right? I think that was George Clinton, right? Right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? I think that was George Clinton. But it was the tape. They were when he went into the studio. You can watch the whole video on YouTube. But when he went into the studio and was about to do his part, they were rewinding the tape. And he thought that was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go. And that was a mistake. And it came out to be the song, which was so dope. I don't think I've ever had one of those instances where I've learned something from a mistake. No, that's a great question though, B. I don't think I have, but I can tell you what was a mistake though. This one. Yeah, I'm not getting that clear. No sample for that, trust me. Mistake. Take out the instrument and keep the right. So the drums are better in that song, and then I can take out the instrument and keep the rest. Right. I just kept the whole thing. I didn't really know about the whole. I could drop stuff out, put stuff in, change it up. It was just, oh, that's the whole song. Great. I'll put all that in there just to make it sound what I thought at the time pleasing. I liked it. I was playing these last night. My wife was like, yeah, that's still the jam though, right? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna still play it tomorrow because it's trash still. But literally, when you think about it, you could go back and change up some of those things, and it'd probably go today if you just, right? And I would tell you, none of these are mixed in any fashion at all, right? They're not mixed, they're not leveled, they're not EQ'd, they're not panned. There's no reverb. There's no nothing, no automation, no nothing. It's just everything's in the middle. That's what it is. Like this. Now, of course, when you hear it, you're going to think, you know what you're going to think about when you hear this, when you hear it. Put it in the chat. I know what you're going to say this sounds like. Where you go. chord progression is almost the same chord progression that T.I. had in one of his songs. But anyway, T.I. had that same type of chord progression in one of his songs, and I don't think I knew that at the time. But then I heard it, I was like, oh well, this sounds similar. So I'm sure his is more famous than, of course, mine. So I'm gonna keep it because I like it. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody that's stopping by so far for the live stream, checking out some of these what I called trash beats, right? That you're enjoying with me tonight. Like I said, if you want to, jump on the line with your boy, please do. I'll put the link in the chat. Excuse me. I don't think you need is a video camera, right? With some audio, you can jump right in and we can conversate. Is that a word? Conversate. If it's not a word, it's a word today, right? That's why I always tell people, if it's not a word, it's a word today, because I'm about to make it up and we're about to use it. But if you do want to jump in, the line is open. We can talk about, some of these beats, chit chat for a minute. But let me know what you think about this one. Oh, I wasn't sad. I like water in the background though. Once again, one more R&B thing, I think. It don't even go. Like it's not even on the same. I don't know what I thought about. Maybe I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this for Trey Songz. Somebody. Trey Wrongs. That's what I made it for. Trey Wrongs. Because he was not gonna be on this song. Brother.
Hey.
Me brother. You enjoying this song right here? Me brother.
Hey.
Hey, you like that?
Yeah.
What you think? What'd you think about that? Your camera's like mad crooked.
I know. Trying to lean it right.
Oh, you got the green screen in the back, so you can be green screening yourself. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see. I can give you some green screen. Watch this. Boom. Yeah, look at that. I give you, bam. I give you drop it right in green screen. Look at that. I can put an image on here if I want to. But anyway, what's good, brother?
What's good? What's good, bro?
I'm playing these trash beats. You know what I mean?
Got me interested in playing my beats.
Hey, hopefully these beats will give you some inspiration to be better.
They all.
Huh?
They always have.
Oh, well, let's see if this one gives you some inspiration. I can hear like the room. No. No. It's beating into one. Like, who rapping on this? Nobody.
What?
Nobody.
I didn't think.
I put the bells in there. Like, oh, I'm doing something.
Like a shit.
There's the competing sounds. Yeah. I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, bro. That's
Yeah, take
I don't
take
know.
that.
I gotta take the competing guitar.
Yeah.
There's a guitar in there that's like this. It's not supposed to be there. I thought it was cool. Like, oh, I'm gonna throw this in there and let me see what that sounds like. That it didn't sound like. It sounded like trash.
Yeah.
it sounded like trash, and that's why I call this my first beats were trash, because I made that beat in October 2006.
Ooh.
Right?
I still have way back there. I don't have none of that.
2006.
Mm.
I was just learning. I think I started April of 2006. So I thought it was doing something. It was something at that time. Like, yeah, this is dope. But it really wasn't. It was just trash. Let me see. Hold on. Let's check this one out. Let me go back before I play that. As I was stating, I was getting these beats ready last night. My wife came. My wife came in. Your sister-in-law came in. Your sister came in and was like, "What's that, Mowgli? You're making Mowgli music?" I was like, she said, "You're here making Jungle Book music? What's that? What's Mowgli music?" I was like,
that's different from the.
Huh? I was like, yeah, you got to sound like Jungle Book.
The bare necessity.
Bare necessity. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. These beats ain't the bare necessities. This is not what you need for musical survival. This is not it. This ain't bare necessities. I think about it now. We're not even at the chorus yet. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. If there is a chorus. Bare necessities. Right? Mowgli music, where I was like, dang. I said, that's why this beat is going on here. For the trash beat session. So, yeah. What you think about that? What you think about that beat?
Had a lot going on.
Bro. That's right. Who's going to be on that? There's no space for nobody. It's space
maybe
all of it.
Maybe it could be used for a commercial. Nobody necessarily got to be on it.
What type of commercial that's going to be on? Jungle Book commercial? They got Tarzan?
Like a laundry commercial.
Use Tide today.
Yeah.
Nah. I can't see it. I can't see this being a Tide Fresh Pods. It's like taking laundry out the thing. Like they dancing around the laundry room like, You want your clothes to smell as fresh as the jungle? Nope. Jungle Fresh scent. Mm-hmm. But Jungle Fresh scent smells like outdoors. You know what I'm saying? It smells like you've been outside. I don't think you want that on your clothes. Right? You know how back in the day, people like, you smell like outside. Nah, you don't want that. So, you don't smell like outside. And so, man, but yeah, these are what I call the trash beats. Right. Oh, really, Eric? What's good, brother? Something like a pharmaceutical type commercial. Yeah. Oh. Okay, hold up. Am I on the same one? Or just a different one? Oh no, you can't listen to that one yet. No, you heard that one. That's not when I still wasn't sad making that. Okay, it must be one already. Oh, here we go. Do you have erectile dysfunction? Why was that the first thing that came to my mind? I I don't know. But do you have hair loss? Take this drug. It comes. It comes.
Having trouble with erectile dysfunction? Try Blue Chew.
You try a Blue Chew. Look, it comes with a long list of things that you need to be worried about. If you have these, then you shouldn't have took this drug. Which I don't understand why I would take drugs. And Eric said, "Yep, yep." It goes right for AstraZeneca. I'm gonna send it to AstraZeneca and see what they could do with it. And see it may be on some type of jungle, holy thing that they could do with it. Oh, he sends it's like a mixed couple type swag, right? Because it's diverse. Yeah. It has that diversity to it, right? Bloop bloop doo doo. Doo doo. I guess if you change up the sound, see, I'm gonna go back now. No, hold on, D. See, now I'm thinking about it, right? Gotta be like, maybe not the beat, but couple walking around talking about some drugs they take. I don't know, but Eric said yes.
Works.
Look, if you know a music supervisor, that won't die. I can figure out how to go back and remake it. So, but man, brother, man, I appreciate you stopping by, bro.
Yeah,
appreciate you stopping by, checking out some of these trash beats, and I'm gonna have to call you so we can get on that that thankful. Yes, I want to talk about that and see what you're gonna do with that. Yeah.
Be ready. I'll be ready for you.
That's right. Because I do know how to make beats now. So
I know you do.
Let's not get it twisted. I started off. I think everybody starts off horrible, and then they learn the progress, right? Dang. They're telling you you're going to die. What everyone in the video is smiling because they know what you see will override what you hear. Mm-hmm. That's right. So if you're like, oh, everybody looks like they're having a great time, you won't worry about causes. Lung failure, heart failure, causes an enlarged heart, causes diarrhea, causes you to have, all these things. Because you see the people, anyway, you see them having a good time. And then you right. That's right. So, okay, back to these trashy beats. So let's get back to it. But brother, man, I appreciate you stopping by. We're going to have to get up and chit chat. You know what I'm saying? I want to find out more about the facts. But ladies and gentlemen, it's my brother. Love you, man.
Let me background. Love you, bro.
You changed the back. Hold up. All right, here we go. What's this next one? Oh no. I'm on 20. I'm on this one. Can't skip this one. Don't know what I was thinking about. Yes. Why I got police sirens and explosions. And like glass breaking. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking about when I made that one. But it sounded good at the time, right? Back in 2006. I was like, yeah, this sounds dope. I think somebody's gonna pick this one up. No. And and honestly, back then, even if some of these beats could be used for things like sync licensing and all that, I knew nothing about sync licensing back in 2006. Had no idea that what it even was, right? It could probably be sync licensed today, and if I change it up, but I had no clue what sync licensing was about. But what I do know is Ableton 3 or 4. Yeah, what was I using to compose? Oh, wait. He was like, what were you using to compose? I didn't even know anything about, well, of course I knew about composers and composition and all that, but I knew nothing in relationship to how that translated into making, music and putting those elements together to make a harmonious sound. But yes, I was using Ableton. It was like Ableton 3 or 4 back in the day. And I had like a small little MIDI keyboard, and I had like some loops that they gave me when I purchased it, and it had a little audio interface, and that's all I used in the laptop. All right. And I knew nothing. So like I said in the beginning, I started off as a singer, right? That's what I did. And from elementary school to high school, I didn't play any single instruments. The voice was the instrument. I haven't used this instrument in so many years, so it's probably, not even there like that it used to be. So I knew nothing about it. And so in 2006, the group that I was in, we decided to go our own separate ways. I said, I'm going to make some music. At least I'm going to figure out how to make music. And I just dove head in. We didn't have YouTube. We didn't have no tutorial. Well, we had YouTube, but there was no tutorials. Nobody teaching how to make beats. None of that. So, and I had nobody around me that knew how to make music either. So it was a lot of trial and error, which you can tell from. I think I was trying to mimic what I heard in songs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nope. The Mandalorian would be like, this is not the way. This is not it. That absolutely wasn't. Like, them drums came in and it just clashed with the other drums, and there was no ducking. No, all right, so ducking. Like, what's ducking? Side chaining? There was none of that. It was no EQing going on to give the room for the drums with the low versus drums with the mids and the high. None of that. And so I didn't know. Right? So I made stuff like this. Hands down, it's still one of my favorite ones though. I still like this one. I appreciate that. Wait till part 2. Oh man, part 2 can be like, yo, he graduated. Like, he learned today. Hey, once again, when this come out, when this 09, it's got storage. Yeah, like give me something to move it. Yeah, so okay, I made that. I probably made that in 2007, or but Lean Back came out in 2004. I just looked it up. I was like, when did Lean Back come out by Fat Joe? It was 2004. I was like, really? Yes, 2004 is when Lean Back came out. But this is probably more of when did Candy Shop come out? Which is 2005, which is still a Scott Storch song. So I want it to be Brian Storch, I guess. No, B Storch, but it had that kind of like lean back feel, if you would say, to it. So, you know, lean whack, as I said earlier, lean whack, like this one. Oh, I think I played this one actually already though. Hold up, let me see. I think I played that one already. Yep. Aha. So we won't play that one again, but we'll go to this one. Yeah, it has like an right. It has like the Arabic feel to it. You know, that's kind of what made Scott Storch famous. That different sound that he had, that had that Arabic feel to it, because he tied those elements into hip hop. So when people heard it, they were like, "Yo, this sounds real different and hip hopish." Right? It had that hip hop feel to it. I'm sure there probably were other creators who created music with an Arabic feel to it, but right. So like Egyptian Lover, right? I don't know if like, I'm back in the day. Egyptian Lover, right? Egyptian. So they had that Arabic type, right? So they had that Arabic type feel to it. But when Scott Storch took them same elements, it was on a whole different stratosphere. And people were like, wow. And everybody wanted that Scott Storch sound, right? So 50 Cent, Fat Joe, just you name it. Everybody wanted them strings and that Arabic feel to it. Kind of like Tim and Bob when they started doing their production. They had that same type of feel to it. Oh yeah, this is it. Now, okay, look. I told y'all I had this thing back in the day called a beat thing, right? It was like a gray little box. I think it was called a beat thing, something like that. A gray little box, had little teeny buttons that glowed, right? When you press on the button, it will glow. It had a lot of different banks in it. And so this came out on one of them banks. I think it was called a beat thing. You gotta look it up. But it was back in like 2006 when I had that thing. But I sold it. Okay, let me tell you why I sold it though. Let me tell you. I didn't sell it because I didn't like it. I sold it because I showed it to people. And I was like, yeah, this is what I used to make beats. They were like, this is what you use? I was like, yeah. And these guys using MPC 2000s, MPC 2000 XL. And here I come with my little teeny beat machine thing like, and they making stuff on the MPC 2000s, right? And what, you know, rolling Phantoms and outboard gear. I come with this little teeny box. Hey, I'm here to make beats, y'all. Let's go. They're like, no, get that out of here. So, but I think we've all been there, right? I think we've all had times when we played music in front of people, especially people that's within our circle. And I appreciated my circle because they gave me some really good feedback. Kind of like today, right? So I'm playing beats like this. I had one of the homies like, and during the whole time he's listening to beats, he is dying laughing, like literally dying laughing. I'm like, why is he laughing at my beats like that? Like, why is he treating me like? He was like, bro, he's like, this ain't it. And he would tell me face to face, like, bro, this ain't it. Like, what you using to make beats? I was like, yo, boom, right here, I'm making this. I'm using this. He was like, nah, that's not what you. No. And literally, he laughed me out of this. Well, he didn't laugh me out of the studio, but he laughed at every single one. Like, he was like, wait. He's like, that's not it. Hey. Went to the high, right? I should go back to the low, but I didn't. Right? I should go to the low and then to the high and then back to the low, add some different variation to it. But I didn't. But he definitely laughed at me though. He was like, bro, no. He was like, oh no. I played him a beat. Oh, Luda. Yeah, exactly, right? You know what I was watching when I made this beat. 2006. Think about 2006. When did it come out? When did this come out? It came out 2004. But I don't think I saw it until around this time. 2005, 2006. Y'all know what it is. You don't know now, but you gon' find out. Yeah. You don't know now, but you gon' find out. You guys on my You Got Served. But what didn't get served was these beats though. I'll tell you that now. This beat did not get served. But I was on my You Got Served. Like I'm trying to do the dances. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be part of the Little Saints. But that was not it though. That was not. But you could tell if you listen to these trash beats, right? You can kind of tell what I was into or watching or listening to around that time because I was trying to mimic some of it at that time. And it was like, oh yeah, that definitely is like a You Got Served. My wife was like, yeah, that was when you were listening to You Got Served. That's when you were watching the movie, trying to do the dances, and you bought the let me tell you what. So not only was I a singer when I was growing up, but I also liked to dance. So I always was cutting somebody up on the dance floor. Like, don't get it twisted. Like in the younger days, I was out there, you know, like getting them. Like anytime they were like, "Oh, you want to? Oh, you that?" I'm like, they were like, "Yo, Vaughn, get up in here and show them how to do this." Boy, I be in there doing all of it. But this was the time when I was like really into You Got Served, and I like dancing movies, right? So I seen all the step ups. And then You Got Served, and you name it. Any movie with dancing in it, that's like hip hoppy type dancing in it, I was there. But that definitely was a You Got Served beat. I could tell that's what I was listening to. So let's see if we can tell what I was listening to when this came out. Oh, probably nothing. Thanks you for joining me today. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. The drums not EQ, trust me. I had to learn, how to drop stuff out and variation and, movement in a song and all those different things, right? Because I should have known to drop the drums out at that particular point. Maybe add a little, rise or a break or something like that to kind of keep it moving so that you can go into the chorus with some energy or something. But None of that. None of that was happening. Okay, I still like this one. I do. Like, I really like this one still. I was like, yo, this go hard right here. Like, I get some dudes on a cypher. They were like, yeah, I'm B. Vaughn. I got the sun. I'm about to. That's what I thought. I thought this was a jam. Yeah, this. Yeah. No. What's that? Nope. Back again. Man. Isn't that it though? So that's the whole beat. The whole beat goes exactly in that same pattern, just like that. Learn from me. Learn from me what not to do. That's what you don't do. What you just heard right there. No. Put some variation in it. Some energy into it, right? Build it up like a story, so that it takes us on a journey from the beginning, to the middle, and then right into the chorus. There should be a build up that takes you to the chorus, right? That was not right, like Fat Joe, right? Yeah, right, like Fat Joe, exactly. I probably was listening to Scott Storch. When did I make this? Probably around that same time, like a Scott Storch type thing. I got a whole lot of these trash beats. I'm gonna be here a while, right? So I'm hanging out, I'm chilling. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending some of your time with me. I greatly appreciate it. I got a lot more live streams coming where I'm gonna do stuff like this. I'm gonna make some beats. I'm gonna talk to some people, not just like regular interviews and stuff like that, but I got a lot of stuff coming. So definitely stay tuned to We Create Music TV. But right now, we're about to hear this. And I'm not clearing this. I'm telling you right now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Jazzy Faye, I'm not clearing it because I'm not using it. I'm not using it. So. Oh, the mini disc, that's right. Scuzzy Drive. I didn't have no idea what a Scuzzy Drive was when I first heard that. What's that sound in the back? What is that? Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the way. Not too bad. I'm sure if I could take that beat and rework it probably with some different instruments. Right, yeah, maybe with some different instruments, right, Eric? We could kind of do a little something different with it, Maybe. I don't have the project files to it, but it could probably be done. Something could be done with that. Let me see about this one. Right, once again, we got the tribal thing going on. Like where's he leading us to? name, that's gonna be my producer name, Diversity. Diversity and inclusion. What's your name? DEI. What's that stand for? That's the whole beat right there. That's 3 minutes and 10 seconds of it. You know, maybe that could. Maybe, you know, it could be reworked to sound different. And that's always the thing I've learned is that you may have old beats that you're sitting on that you're like, this don't really sound that good. But because some of the sound choices, right? This is that whole sound design thing. Maybe the sound choices that were selected maybe that is not the sound. Maybe it's a different sound. And so sometimes a lot of people settle on the first sound that they hear. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Oh, that sounds good. You know, especially today. Because today we got to make beats so fast, right? I made this beat in 5 minutes. So obviously I'm not really taking time to go through every sound that I got to see if that was the right one, because I got to make a beat in 5 minutes, because obviously somebody else is watching me make beats in 5 minutes, or I'm going to get a reward because I made a beat of this beat in 5 minutes, I guess. But it for me, it doesn't matter how long I made beats for, right? Yeah, resample and remix, right? It's like, let me just make a beat quick, resample it, remix it, you know. But what I can tell you is that back in the day, it took me longer than 5 minutes to make a beat, and it still came out like. It still came out like this. So no matter how long it took me to make a beat, this beat was still trash. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I'll layer some claps in there. Added a reverb to it. No panning. Definitely a longer hook, but you know, that's probably the thing, right? It probably just needs to be mixed. Some instruments panned, you know, left, right, you know, 25, 35, 50, you know, depending on what numbers you choose when you pan them. All right, so I don't know. Once again, I don't have the project files, so I know they're not getting remixed. They just sit in my vault of all the beats that I've ever made. And so sometimes I go back and listen to them. Sometimes I like them. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I reminisce. Like this one. My wife loves this one. This is the beat she loves. He's not trash though. Maybe just not up to quality standards, right? I got them Kardashian beats, them in between Kardashian beats. You know, you're probably right though, because that do be the music that you hear. So I know, hold on, let me stop. I actually know a lot of dudes who make beats for sync. and they do be, and some, and I had a conversation with them one day, and I was like, as far as when you're making beats for sync, right? He's like, trust me, some of these beats that you hear aren't beats that people would actually get on. These are not beats that are made for like rappers or singers. People probably would not get on these beats, but they are perfect for TV or perfect for background music or transitional music from scene to scene. But you wouldn't hear T.I. or 50 Cent or Wu-Tang or Jay-Z or any of these people on these beats because they're not meant for artists in that sense. So I appreciate that. They could be, the in-between segment Kardashian beats, right? Yeah, that's true. I had to learn that. I was like, okay, because I always wondered because they'll what I've learned is that they'll use the same sounds and make like 6 or 7 different beats out of the same sound. Now the patterns, the structure is different, but the sounds will almost be the same. And they say that's one of the secrets to them getting so many placements. One of them got a placement in one show, 7 songs in one show, because he uses that type of philosophy. Now, I don't make beats for sync, but this gentleman does. And so that was the philosophy he used. He's like, I'm going to take these same sounds. I made this one beat. Same sounds, make a different beat. And they kind of sound similar, so they flowed with one another. And so when the sync licensing, suit came back, was like, yeah, I'm going to take them all because they fit and they sounded very similar and cohesive to one another. This doesn't sound cohesive. Like, maybe. It sounds draggy. That's what it sounds like. What's that? It sounds like something's dying back there. That's a choir, they dying. See? Competing sounds, not counter melodies, right? Counter melodies add a certain feel to it, and you can tell it still gels and moves with the song. This didn't do any of that. Let's see this next one. Let's see what that one does. Oh, my lights are going out. Oh, I love this one. I actually had a guy, he wrote to it and was going to put it on his album. It just didn't make it. I actually had a guy who wrote to it, did the whole vocals, and was going to put it on the album. It just didn't fit with the rest of the songs. So he was like, I can't do it. And it was a well-known dude in the Christian hip-hop world. Like super well-known dude. It just didn't fit. I get it. They got the marching band in the back. Now I wish I still had what he wrote to it, because I would still use that. But it was gonna go on an album. It almost made it. And I was like, almost. You get that feeling like when you send people beats, and they're like, yeah, this is dope, and then it almost makes it, but it doesn't, and then you're like, dang, I was that close, but then not, right? I was like that close. But they're not. Something about them sound sounds that I used back in the day. Back in May of 2006. That's when this was released. I'm looking at the date. May 2006. But I got them lean back drums. I mean, whack. At least there's variation though, right? I changed it up. It's just a no though, right? When you think about it, at the end of the day, it's just a no. It's like you can add as many variations as you want to, as many movements, but if your sound selection, drum selection, they don't gel together, it don't matter what you put in there. It's just not gonna sound as cohesive as it could. Think about music you listen to today. What draws you to the music? It's probably the feel. One is probably because your favorite producer made it, right? But two is probably more like how the song gels together. The instruments that they use, they just sound good together. And so if you're not choosing the right instruments with the right drum select, it's all about selection, and it's choosing the right ones. That really makes a big difference in how you're creating your track. The glue that holds it together is how those sound together. So don't make beats while you're sad. Now I wasn't sad. Was I? Was this a sad one? No, it's not. I don't think this is the sad one. Probably. Yeah. The drums are the drums you would hear in a song like today, if they were louder. I don't know what I was thinking about there. I'm thinking of somebody, probably Lil Wayne. I don't know why. But I don't know why I would say Lil Wayne. I don't think Lil Wayne. It's not like a Lil Wayne type thing. But I don't know. I make beats sometimes when I hear a sound. I'm like, ooh, and it just comes out and it sounds however it's supposed to sound. And so, oh, I think this was the song. I think this was the one. Maybe. If it comes, oh God, I think this is the one. I think this is it. Don't ever make songs when you're sad. They're not gonna come out to be the best. I'm telling you. You're gonna find the most dreary, just sad, depressed sound. Don't do it. I'm sorry, y'all. What was this gonna be for? Maybe it's one of them TV things. you're feeling lonely, you know, your girl dumped you, nobody loves you. Join our group. I don't know. All I know is that's not it. That's not the one. Nope. So as we start to wind down, because I only got 5 more beats left, as we start to wind down, this session of my first beats were trash. I appreciate all of you being part of this, being here, taking time out of your day, out of your evening, to check out what I'm doing, check out We Create Music TV, to listen to some music, right? Things that you may enjoy, things that you may not, things that may be trash, things that may not be. So I got 5 more to go through. So let's see what we got on this one. Number 45. I played almost 45. Well, not the whole thing, but you know. No, this is it. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, baby. This was the one. She was like, don't ever do. She was like, go out for a walk or something. Like, listen to that, baby. I think it was the one. But anyway, still trash. I don't think this is it. So this thing is real slow. But the guitar has too much wobble on it though. Like way too much wobble. I think the bass too. It was way too much wobble in that thing. It was just how it sounded. I was like, oh yeah, no. Okay, look, hold up. First of all, let's go back. Right, you can tell it's one that I like when I do this. I actually like this one. Right, this one at number 50. You'll see, I like this one. I almost believe this. You can still go today with this one. Like give it to like Britney Spears or somebody. Lady Gaga, pop. Not Taylor Swift. She'll... You gotta be a more edgy one. Like Miley Cyrus, like coming like a wrecking ball. That's one of the edgy ones. Once again, diversity, versatile. Hop, R&B, I got weird stuff. Like Gwen Stefani, you know what I mean? Like when Timbaland and Gwen Stefani got together and made like Promiscuous and Man Eater and all them, that was like, oh my gosh! And was it Say It Right? All them songs off of that album, crazy. Yes. I mean, I like that one. I don't know if I really would call that trash because I actually really, really like that one. And that could probably still go today if it was mixed right and maybe some different instruments. But yeah, that I do like that one still. So, all right, let's see. Number 47. What we got for number 47? See, the more diversity. Like, I'm all about bringing instruments. Yeah, I still like that one too, right? There's still something about it. Once again, it has that feel. It has them instruments in it. I don't know what type of instruments, tablas, probably some percussion. But I do like that type of sound. So, you know, I'm not from any island or anything like that. I'm from Baltimore. So, you know, and you heard no go-go type stuff, right? But I didn't grow up on go-go. But still, I got island feel stuff in there. Just how it turns out to be. Trance. Sound like tumbling. Big drums. I think that's like Timberland type drums. Yeah, so you know, I like EDM too. I like some trance music, but EDM, trance, you know, I like music of different genres also. I love classical music, right? And so you tie in all those elements into hip hop makes it like I have this beat. It's not in here, but it's called Pandemonium, and it was made with it wasn't from the Nutcracker. Was it from the Nutcracker? I don't know. It was from one of those composers of like the Nutcracker or something like. It's from one of those. But my wife loves it because I made like a hip hop beat out of it. Let's see what this is. She said yes. Drums. Tarzan. I mean, Mowgli really did just grow up to be Tarzan. I mean, that's kind of what happened, right? Mowgli from the Jungle Book is Tarzan. You know, I mean, they just same person, right? Could be. Bring that level down. Hand it over a little bit. Some reverb to it. And dump it right now. Oh, I didn't do Pandemonium. I don't think Pandemonium is trash beat though. No. Pandemonium is not a trash beat. No, it just needs to be remade, but that beat is actually awesome. So that's an awesome beat. They won't hear that one because that's not in the trash category. So, but just gotta what did I don't think I put it in here. What's number 2? No. That's the log off. The log off. No. Yeah, I don't think I put that in here. Yeah, I didn't put Pandemonium in here because that's not trash beat. It just needs to be remade, but it's not trash. It's a beast, and it is all yours. That's right, baby. It's all yours. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the last beat right here. Beat number 50. Ooh, 50. I don't have it up here. Beat number. Oh wait. Oh, she said play it anyway. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Do I actually have it somewhere? She said play it anyway. What? Pandemonium? Do I have that? Oh. It just needs to be remade. That's it. There you go. Play this. It's all yours. I think it's from Nutcracker, right? That's all they get. That's all they get that's in there. Yep. So they have to come back for the next one where we hear other beats that I made that I actually stepped it up on, that I actually learned how to go make beats, right? Like see, now I'm not gonna play this whole thing, but this definitely is not a trash beat right here. This but this is coming in number hopefully number in the second version. Y'all can hear it. See, you can tell the drums, right? You can see how, right? It's not trash beat, but this is right. This is a good beat show, right? Okay, you can't. Nope. I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save those beats right there. Yep. That's the good beat show. That's right. Right now is the bad beat show, trash beats. And I'm gonna play one of my favorite trash beats, which is the last beat for the evening. But ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh, thank you for tuning in. This is the longest live stream I've ever done. And actually it's the first live stream that I've done where I haven't done, as I stated, just regular interviews and stuff like that. So I greatly appreciate all of you being here. But after this last beat, I'm done for the evening. I'm gonna go eat some food, relax for a little bit, play some God of War Ragnarok. You know what I mean? Me and Kratos about to get into it. Me and Atreus about to get into it. But actually, no. I need to do some other stuff, like shave and stuff for tomorrow, right? Because your man got all the gray coming in. I need to get ready for tomorrow. I got some important things to do mañana. But without further ado, let's get into the last beat and let's dance it out. What's good? Once again, it's not mixed, right? It's not mixed. It just is what it is. I'm gonna play the whole thing. I like it that much. There's a lot going on, right? That little thing right there. That's my favorite part of the whole song. I'm definitely gonna get this one mixed. I'm gonna mix this one definitely better. But I still do like the song. I love the sounds I know this together. That one mixed. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that one mixed. Yeah. I still do like that one. But wow, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. Greatly appreciate you being here and being a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to We Create Music TV. I'm telling you, the stuff that we got coming. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube channels out there. There's a lot of YouTube channels that talk about music stuff. But what we are going to bring to the community, right, for all of you, ain't nobody else doing. I can tell you that. Because I follow a bunch of them and I see a bunch of them. I know a bunch of them. What we're about to do is going to be amazing. We got filming to do of a bunch of stuff. So stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up, right? It's not Facebook. Make sure you give it a thumbs up saying, hey, that you like what we do, so that we, other people can find out about our content and If you had a great night, thank you very much for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. But we out, right? Yeah, I'm hungry. I can feel my stomach like, oh. Peace out.